Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and this is Sir JP for another tutorial lesson. And game nga pag-uusapan natin is etong logic. So we are dealing with logic specifically in the subject of mathematics in the modern world. So right now, etong topic ng logic ay hahatiin natin sa apat na part. So here in part 1, we'll be dealing with logic statements and the quantifiers. So we are more on terms, and on part 2 we'll be dealing on truth tables. In part 3 we will be dealing with equivalent statements, tautologies, and self-contradictions, and yung pang part 4 is yung biconditionals and the conditionals. Kung bago ka pa lang sa aking YouTube channel, huwag mo munang kakalimutan na i-hit yung subscribe button. I-like mo na din tong video na to, and you can share this also sa mga kakilala mo na may topic na logic, and sa mga kakilala mo na kapwa-estudyante mo na nag-aaral ng mathematics in the modern world. So, eto na, huwag na nating patagalin pa pag sinabi nating logic. Here, we'll be dealing kapag sinabi nating logic, may iba't ibang mga pagpapakahulugan. It depends kung sino yung gumagamit ng logic. For lawyers and judges, okay, logic is the science of correct reasoning. They often use logic to communicate more effectively, construct valid arguments, analyze legal contracts, and make decisions. So here, ginagamit nila yung logic in the way they think and their reasoning. However, hindi lang naman sina lawyers and judges yung gumagamit ng logic. For instance, many other professionals also make extensive use for logic, such as programmers use logic to design computer software, electrical engineers use logic to design circuits for smartphones, and mathematicians use logic to solve problems and construct mathematical proof. So, iba't iba yung in different field, iba't iba yung pagpapakahulugan at paggamit nila sa logics. So here, the mathematician that contributes in logic. So meron tayong mga mathematician na nag-aral na itong logic. At una na nga doon ay si Gottfried Wilhelm Leibniz. So one of the first mathematician to make serious study of symbolic logic. He tried to advance the study of logic from merely philosophical subject to a formal mathematical subject. So si Wilhelm Leibniz, siya yung unang mathematician na nag-aral na itong logic. However, hindi niya totally natapos or nagawa yung gusto niyang mangyari. And doon na pumasok etong si Augustus de Morgan at si George Boole. So kung ano yung naumpisahan na itong si Wilhelm Leibniz, ang nagpatuloy or mas hinaral pa na itong dalawang magkasunod na si Augustus de Morgan and si George Boole. So these two contributed to the advancement of symbolic logic as a mathematical discipline. So si George Boole published the mathematical analysis of logic in 1848, and in 1854 he published more extensive work, an investigation of the laws of thought. Yun yung ginawa ni George Boole. So, eto naman si Bertrand Russell, siya yung nagsabi na pure mathematics was discovered by Boole in a work which is called The Laws of Thought. Okay? So, parang si Bertrand, sinasabi niya na ang pure mathematics na na-discovered ni Boole dun sa work na The Laws of Thought. And after that, sumunod na sa kanya si Charles Dodgson, or mas kilala sa Lewis Carroll na pen name. So one of the best logicians, his mathematical works include a syllabus of plain algebraical geometry, the fifth book of Euclid treated algebraically, and symbolic logic. So although he was distinguished as a mathematician in his time, he is best known by his pen name Lewis Carroll, which used when he published Alice's Adventures in Wonderland through looking through the looking glass. Sabi nga natin, although siya ay mathematician, mas nakilala siya sa pen name niya na Lewis Carroll. So ang pinagmulan kasi nito, merong isang queen or si Queen Victoria ng United Kingdom, na-enjoy niya yung kwento ng Alice Adventures in Wonderland, and dahil nga sa ka-enjoyan niya, sinabihan niya etong si Lewis Carroll o Charles Disjunction na mas gusto niya pang mabasa yung iba pang mga libro. And after that, doon ipinasok netong si Lewis Carroll yung mga libro niya about mathematics, which is kinagustuhan naman ng Reyna. So yan yung pinakakwento kung ano ba yung naging ambag netong Charles Disjunction sa logic. So since nga nabasa nung Reyna yung mga books niya, syempre mas pinakalat. So now, let's deal with the logic statements. Okay, every language contains different types of sentences, such as statements, questions, and commands. For instance, is the test today is a question. Go get the newspaper is a command. This is a nice car is an opinion. Manila is the capital of the Philippines is a statement of facts. So, madali nating ma-identify na question yung isa in the terms na you look for something, okay, or you want an answer on something. And pag command naman, syempre pautos, and it's an opinion. Kapag sinabi natin opinion, whether it's about the viewpoint of a person. Para sa kanya maganda yung car, maayos yung car na yun. But para sa ibang tao, hindi yun yung pinakamaganda or maayos na car. While here in a statement, okay, dinefine niya na it is a statement of facts because we all know na etong Manila ay capital ng Philippines. So, let us define the statement. When we say statement, it is a declarative sentence having truth value. A sentence that is either true or false, but not both true and false. Lowercase letters such as P, Q, R, and S is used to represent logic statement. So, pakitandaan lang na it is a declarative sentence that has truth value. Yung tinatawag po kasi na truth value, dapat na-identify natin na ang isang statement ay true or false. Pero hindi sila pwedeng maging totoo and false at the same time. So, example, determine whether each statement, whether each sentence is a statement. Trece Martires City is located in Cavite. So, this one is a statement. We all know na itong Trece Martires City, okay, itong Trece ay nasa Cavite. But yung how are you, this is not a statement in a way that it is a question. Okay? We cannot identify the truth value of a question kasi wala naman talaga or di natin alam kung ano yung sinasabi niya. So it is not a declarative sentence. Here, x plus 1 is equals to 9 is a statement. Bakit siya naging statement? We can say that it is true and we can also say na it is false. For example, yung value ng x mo ay 5. Okay, so you have 5 plus 1, therefore, it is not 9. It is not equal to 9. Therefore, the statement is false. Pero, kapag yung x natin, ang value niya 8 plus 1, therefore, it is equals to 9, then it is true. So, magkaiba yung pwedeng maging meaning. Therefore, this x plus 1 is a statement since ma-identify natin yung kanyang truth value. So, simple statements and compound statements. A simple statement is a statement that conveys a single idea. Okay? Simple statement, single idea. While a compound statement is a statement that conveys two or more ideas. So, kapag compound sentence, pwede siyang combinations of two simple statement or it could be 3. Basta combinations of statements. So, connecting simple statement with words and phrases such as and, or, if, then, and, if and only if creates compound statement. So, here, sometimes, nadadagdag din dito yung connectives na but. Okay? Yung but, and it also equal to the connectives and. Okay? So, let's have an example. I will attend the meeting or I will go to school. So, this is an example of compound statement because yung I will attend the meeting is a simple statement and I will go to school is another simple statement. So, since kinumbine niya yung compound statement or yung two simple statement, nagkaroon niya ng compound statement at ang ginamit na connectives ay yung word na or yung phrase. So, we have here phrase, I will attend the meeting or I will go to school. So, compound statement. So, si George Bowl used symbols such as P, Q, R, and S to represent simple statements. Nasabi ko na to kanina. And then, yung symbols ay up, arrowhead, okay, down, arrowhead, and then yung tilde. Ito, tilde po ito. Itong yan na parang, yan. Tilde po yan. And then, the arrow rightward, and then, the double arrow or double end arrow para mas maintindihan natin sideward. So, this one, etong sign na to, yung una, it is for end na connective. And yung pangalawa, burahin ko lang to. So, etong pangalawa, yan, yung arrow downward, okay? Arrowhead down arrowhead, down arrowhead, yan ay for or. And this, yung tilde ay for negation, and yung arrow rightward is for tawag dyan, if and then, okay? And this double end arrow, okay, and this double end arrow is for if and only if. So, yan yung mga connectives. Para mas maintindihan natin, let's put it on a simple and presentable na naka-table. So, here, logic, connectives, and symbols. So, we have here the statement, we have the connective, we have symbolic form, and then the type of statement. So, pag not P yung statement, not P, so the connective there is yung word na not, and then the symbolic form is not statement P or tilde P. So, that is for negation. So, later on, ma-explain natin kung ano ba yung negations, conjunction, disjunction, condition, and biconditional na yan. So, next we have P and Q. That is the statement. So, the connective here is yung end. Okay? And yung sign or symbolic form niya ay P, arrowhead up or up arrowhead, then Q. Okay? And this is for conjunction. P or Q, ang connective na ginamit ay yung or. Okay? Or. And then P, down arrowhead, Q. So, that is for the symbolic form, and then that is for disjunction. So, if P and then Q, so if then yung connective, yung sign na ginamit, tignan nyo mabuti yung mga ginagamit. So, we have here two statements wherein statement P, okay, if and then Q, statement Q. So, that is for condition or conditional. So, so P, if and only if Q is, ang connective na ginamit is yung if and only if, and then the symbolic sign or symbolic form is P, yung double and arrow Q. So here, if and only if buyang arrow. If and only if buya na arrow na yan. So that is for biconditional. So for a quantifiers, in a statement, the word some and the phrases there exist and at least one are called existential quantifiers. So, yung mga there exist, at least one existential quantifiers po yung tawag sa kanila. So, existential quantifiers are used as prefixes to assert the existence of something. While in a statement, the words none, no, all, and every are called universal quantifiers. So, the universal quantifiers none and no deny the existence of something, whereas the universal quantifiers all and every are used to assert that every element of a given set satisfies some conditions. So, para mas maintindihan natin mga quantifiers na yan, eto lang yung mga ginagamit sa statements, okay, para ma-quantify yung statement. And yung mga statements na yun, malaman natin if there is the negations or what. Ito na yung sinasabi ng negations. If P is a statement, the negation of statement P is another statement that is exactly opposite of P. Okay? So, yung negation po, simply kabaliktaran ng iyong statement. So, here in symbolic logic, the tilde, symbolic, okay, yung symbol is ito, is used to denote the negation of a statement. The negation of a statement P is denoted as not P. If a statement P is true, its negation not P is false. If a statement P is false, its negation not P is true. Sabi ko nga sa inyo, kapag negations ay kabaliktaran ng iyong unang statement. For example, yung statement nyo, pogi si Sir JP. Okay, that's the statement. And the negation of that, hindi pogi si Sir JP. Papansinin nyo, nagkaroon na ng word na hindi. Okay, pinasinungalingan yan na yung unang statement. It could be also, again, hindi pwede na ang negations or ang statement mo ay true and ang negations mo ulit ay true. Kasi nga, ang negations ay kabaliktaran mo. Kabaliktaran. Kung true ang iyong statement, therefore, magiging false dapat ang iyong negations. Kapag false naman daw yung negation dapat, false yung statement, ang negation nun ay true. So, example here today is Friday, and the negation of this statement is today is not Friday. So, nagkaroon na ng word na not. So, another example, the dog does not need to be fed. The negation of this statement is the dog needs to be fed. Kung mapapansin nyo dito, this statement is false at pagdating dun sa pangalawa na ginang true, the dog needs to be fed. So, lagi silang magkabaliktaran. Hindi pwede na pareho silang true at the same time, hindi rin sila pwedeng maging false. So, parang shortcut, negations of quantified statement, statement is all x are y, ang kanyang negation ay some x are not y. Yung statement naman na no x are y, some x are y. Statement some x are not y, ang kabaliktaran niya ay all x are y. So some x are y is negation is no x are y. So dito pinagpapabaliktaran niya lang naman yung mga statement. Pinagpapalit-palit ng pwesto and their truth value. So shortcut niyan, paki-check niyo tong table na to sa negation. So if your statement P and this is your negation not P, statement na negation not P. If it's true, ang kanyang negation ay false. If it's false, ang kanyang negation ay true. So the negation of some dogs are poodles is no dogs are poodles. Kung titignan niyo sa example, ang ginamit niya dyan ay etong part na to. Some x are, sorry, eto pala ang ginamit niya, yung nasa dulo. Some x are y, and then yung ginamit niya, no x are y. So, papansinin nyo yung pagkakagawa ng sentence ay ginagawa o change niya lang ng truth value or yung from true nagiging false yung isang statement. So, the negation of all goats are mammals is some goats aren't mammals. So, yung all goats, all X are Y, then ang pinalit niya ay yung some X are not Y. Some X are not Y or aren't mammals. So, yan yung tinatawag nating negations. While here, we have what you call the conjunction. If P, Q are statements, their conjunction is the statement P and Q. So, it is denoted as P arrow up or up arrowhead Q. So, ang basa po dito ay statement P and statement Q. For example, let P be the statement TMCC is in Luciano. This is, and let Q be the statement General Trias is in Cavite. So, then P and Q is the statement TMCC is in Luciano and General Trias is in Cavite. So, pinagsama niya lang yung dalawang statement kasi nga po, itong connective na to ay connective that is with us and. So, in general, in order for any statement to form P and Q to be true, both P and Q must be true. So, in our example, TMCC, yes, it is in Luciano, and General Trias is in Cavite. Therefore, if you combine two statements that is true, the answer would be true. Okay? Yung pinaka-final niyan ng statement niyan. Therefore, that statement or compound statement is true. But, if yung isa dito, for example lang, nagkaroon, etong statement ay false, yung unang statement ay false, at yung pangalawa ay true, ang magiging final niyan ng compound statement is, yung truth value niyan is false. Pag naginamang false, sabihin natin, ito ay naging true pa din, but the second statement is false, magiging false pa din. If false and false, false and false, false pa din yung kalalabasan. So, in order for it to be true, dapat yung parehong statement niya or yung two statement in that compound statement should be both true. So here is the conjunction, statement P, statement Q, statement P, and Q. So we have here the possible combinations ng mga statements. So it could be true and true, therefore the truth value of that compound statement is true. Sinabi ko nito kanina, kapag true and false yung nagsama, the compound statement is false kasi hindi pwedeng magsama or hindi magiging true ang kahit ano dyan sa dalawang yan ay magkaroon ng false. Okay? Kagaya nito, false and true yung combination, it is false pa din. False and false, false pa din. Kasi nga sabi natin, ulitin ko ulit, in order for it to be true, dapat parehong true yung kanyang statements. So, for example, let B be the statement TMC is in Luciano, and let Q be the statement in General Trias is in Cavite. Then P and Q is the statement TMCC is in Luciano and General Trias is in Cavite. True and true, therefore the compound statement is true. Kasi nga, totoo yung dalawang statements na pinag-combine natin. Next, we have this, what we call disjunction. If P, Q are statements, their disjunction is the statement P or Q. It is denoted as P down arrowhead Q or the P or Q. Okay? So, yan yung kanyang pag-read. For example, let P be the statement today is Tuesday. Let Q be the statement 1 plus 1 is equals to 2. So, right now, since Monday today, we can identify, okay, sabihin na muna natin, no, we can identify dahil nga Monday today, sabihin na Monday, so this is false. And then, let Q be the statement 1 plus 1, we all know na 1 plus 1 is equals to 2. Therefore, it is true. Okay? True. So, in that case, P or Q is the statement today is Tuesday or 1 plus 1 is equals to 2. If we combine false and true yung ating statements na kinumbine, so here, kung yung conjunction ay para maging true siya, okay, yung truth value ay both statements should be true. In disjunction naman ay kabaliktaran nung conjunction na nauna. Kasi dito, in order for the statement of the form P or Q to be true, at least one of its part must be true. Isa lang, kahit isa lang dyan, combination yan ay false and true, true pa din. True or false, true pa din. False and false, false. True or true, true. Therefore, the only time a disjunction is false when both parts or both components are false. Yung sinasabi ditong both components ay yung mga statements. So here, true or false and true, therefore this truth value is true. Okay? Para mas maintindihan natin, let's focus dun sa table na shortcut niya. We have statement P, we have statement Q, P or Q. So if we combine two statements na true and true, ang magiging endpoint niya or yung truth value ng compound statement na yun ay true. Kapag true or false, true pa din yung kakalabasan. Kasi kahit isa lang yung true, magiging true yung kanyang truth value. False and true, true pa din kasi merong isang true. But false and false is false. Hindi pwedeng maging true ang dalawang false na pinagsasama. So, eto, sinabi ko na to kanina, this statement is false, but this is true, therefore, yung truth value neto ay true. Kasi nga, isa sa kanila ay totoo. I hope na natuto tayo ngayong araw sa part 1 ng ating logic. So, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you and God bless.